Welcome to the Hot and Spicy. How are you doing? And still steaming. That is duck curry. Not Dutch courage, like I nearly said. Duck curry. That's the drink today. Adnams. Broadside, 1672. And it's a... What does this? 6.3%. Woohoo, baby! So we'll have a... I think I did mention it in one of my videos, didn't I? See, I don't care what I look like. Got to be in the festive spirit. Somebody's got to look silly, so why not me? Duck curry. So it's a spare duck. After the meal, I stripped the carcass. When the other two cats didn't stand by me begging for... They had a good feed as well. And I made a curry. I got some poppadoms, long grain rice and sunblushed. And after this, I got plenty of real ales, but I'm going to go over to these then. I had a crate of them over Christmas, so I'm going to have one of them after. Foster's. Spoon. Let's start... Sorry, I thought there was something in the glass then. Let that settle for a minute. I spilt a bit there, not to worry. Have I got my towel? I did have, that's gone as well. Anyway, never mind. So how's Christmas? I hope you had a great day. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you were doing, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope you had a great day. So cheers, looks nice. It's a bit, oh, that's that reminds me of the old bitter with a good head, bitter, stouty. Oh, life's good, isn't it? Life is good. That was a good sip there. Look at that. Right, so let's get on with it. Curry. What did I make it with? Well, obviously duck. I've put some... Oh! You can't beat. Because the duck's tender, it's all done nice and slow, and it was ready cooked, wasn't it? That went in right at the end. And what I did, I've used 3 Riccoto chilies. They have a 5 chili mark. They're the last 3 I had, so I put the 3 in. I put 2 Naga scorpions in, and I put 1, I always get this, Jolokia, Naga Jolokia chili. So there's 6 chilies in it. Put them in a little chopper. 4 cloves of garlic. A piece of fresh ginger. Mash them up, fry them off. Get the spices released in some oil. Then I started to add a little bit of water, keep it sort of a paste, liquidy paste. Then added some cumin, coriander, garam masala, fenugreek, turmeric, cardamom seeds, 4 of, crushed them, put them in, fried all them off for a while. Then added a tin of chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, mixed it all up, and then added the duck, mixed it up, brought it to the boil, well, not a boil, is it, sort of bubbling, and then brought it right down, lid on, and let it for about 30 minutes. You didn't need to know all that, did you, really? But Now the heat. First of all, the flavour, because of the tomato and the puree especially, it's a rich, gorgeous flavour. Duck I'm tasting, so I can taste everything, then the heat kicks in. I like that. Gives you just a few seconds to think, oh, it tastes like that. And then the heat's building. It's lovely. It is hot. There's a cardamom seed. You can eat them. Some people have them like a chewing gum, you know. Put one in your mouth and chew it. So I hope Santa brought you what you wanted. I had some lovely presents. I had 2 shaving related presents. Didn't ask for any. Off Mrs H, I mean. She's seen some macaroot shaving cream and the post-shave water gel. It's good stuff. So she got some for me. I got some now. I think she bought them for a birthday present. So they're spare, you know, they're should I need them. Fair play to her. I find a duck, for me, is just right, because there's only me that eats the meat. Well, no, I tell a lie. There's 3 of us eat the meat, but 2 have 4 feet. Oh, I'm getting a cardamom there. That's nice. Wow, hot. What's on your menu this evening? If you're having anything. I know some of you are not having spicy stuff, but some will be. I had some lovely gifts from America. Off a viewer shaving stuff. Watches the other channel, you know. Very kind, and another package arrived. I haven't opened that yet. And I had a nice Christmas gift from the Edwin Jagger and the English Shaving Company sent the some products, because they're a main source or distributor of Edwin Jagger products, and an Italian soap company called Abate Elamantea. Lovely stuff, high end. So that was nice of them. Christmas gift. And if you're watching, Jean, how are you doing? And Robert, her son, they used to live in the area many years ago in Getlivo, and they moved away into England. Thank you for the card, Jean. As I say, I would have sent one back, but I was smothered in the damn things. I couldn't. I was too busy delivering them. Yesterday I tried them. And if I'm honest, I did film it. But I'd had a few drinks, I was slurring and all sorts of... I didn't bother with it. I'm glad I wasn't too drunk and I just put it out. But they're hotter than I thought they were going to be. I'll give them that. There's a good... Iceland are good for heat and saying what it says on the tin, you know. Sausage tasted nice. The bacon was nice and the heat was lovely. But with having a big dinner and that, I only ate about 9 of them, I think, 9 or 10. And then left the other two I think it was, I left here. And I had them cold, well, an hour or so later. But the heat was still there when they're cold. The only thing that I wasn't sure of on them, the sausage, as I say, tasted nice, but the texture wasn't... How can I put it? It's like it was a cheap... Well, it's probably not, you know, it's not going to be the best sausages, are they? But the texture was a bit... But lovely. Good kick to them. Man, this duck curry. Oh. I don't know why you don't see that on the menu. Absolutely stunning. Well, I do know why you don't see it. Because it's easier. Chicken, beef is easier to, you know, buy pieces, cut it up and chuck it in. But duck was more expensive and then to cook, to buy and you know. I'd had so much food yesterday, meal wise, and the evening came, you still and beer, so I wasn't that hungry, but I fancied something. I was dying to try them, and thank you to everybody that let me know about them in Iceland. I believe Aldi do a scorpion version of them. I very much doubt they're as hot as them, but they're only I think they're only a seasonal thing. I got a couple of jokes for you, if I remember them. So this lady said to me, she said, do you know how long it takes to repair a hearing aid? I said, pardon? No, not the joke. I said, she said, do you know how long it takes to repair a hearing aid? I said, no, why? She said, well, I sent mine off 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard nothing since. Wind and rain, baby. Wind and rain. Now, it did promise that Christmas Day morning, when we get up, it'll be, oh, -5 and freezing. And it's cold. But it was nowhere near -5. It did feel below freezing, though, the wind, because we get a damp, cold here. The UK. Much prefer the taste of Nagas, scorpions, and oh, lovely. What's the other joke? Well, it's a bit, well, a bit rude. Not, you know, nothing. It's all in your mind. It's an old joke this, you may have heard it. So this man goes into the butcher shop for his weekly meat purchase, and he's having a bit of a midlife crisis. You know, he's starting to dye his hair. He's going jogging every other day and going to the gym 3 times a week, and there's a beautiful girl serving in the butcher shop, and he says to her, he said, "I bet you can't tell how old I am." Oh, she said, 39. He said, "I'm 56. He said, "I look after myself." He said, "I go jogging every other day and I go to the gym 3 times a week." So he's chuffed a bit, grabs his meat, walks out, goes to the bus stop to go home. So he's waiting for the bus, and there's an old lady there. Oh, and she was on top of the world, happy as Larry she was. He said, "Hello." Oh, she said, "Hello." She says, "My birthday today." She said, "I'm 70. And she said, "When I go back to the sheltered accommodation where I live," she said, "they're putting my favourite music on and making me a spread of food. I'm really excited." He said, "Well, happy birthday." And he said, "May I say, you don't look 70, you look really well." He said, "I bet you can't guess how old I am." Well, she said, "If you let me put my hand down the front of your trousers, I can tell you to the year how old you are." He said, "Well, go on then." So she puts her hand down the front of his trousers, fumbling about for 5 minutes, pulls her hands out and says, "You're 56. He said, "How the hell do you know that?" She said, "I was stood behind you in the butcher shop." Great, isn't it? I love stuff like that. Dinner tomorrow. I forgot to say, half of this is going in the freezer. I managed to do enough for 2 meals. But you know me, stuffed already. Tomorrow's not going to be a roast or anything like that. I'm doing gammon, a slice of gammon. I did from the butcher's, with the rind on. And I'm going to do that in the oven, nice and slow. It'll still crisp the skin. Then homemade chips, or fries, whatever you call them. Oh, let me just enjoy that heat for a minute. It's mad, isn't it? People think, "God, you're in pain." Well, you are in pain in a way, but it's, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? It's a nice pain. So gammon, sort of roasted, slice of gammon. Homemade chips with Maris Piper potatoes. I'll steam them first, then chip them, rough them up a bit, and then fry them. I got some goose, no, what have I got? Goose fat. Oh no, I haven't got enough of that. I do that for the roast potatoes. I'll use some beef dripping. I got 2 pots, 2 tubs. They sell it in the butcher's. Beef dripping, so I'll use 2 of them and fry the chips. Onion rings. I've got some mushrooms as well there, and fried free-range egg, and a couple of slices of toast or something like that. A bit like a mixed grill. Oh, and black pudding. I got 2 pieces of black pudding left. I'll use them. So yeah, more or less like a mixed grill, lovely. And HP sauce, Lascentos of. Thank you. It's turning out stormy now. Well, that's finished now. 6.3%. Just about starting to feel that in the old bloodstream. I'm stuffed now. There's about half left. I got half the rice and these. It may sound disgusting. I've said it before. I'll leave it. It won't be stone cold, but I'll start to edit this video And as I do, I take a mouthful, you know, just finish it off gently without wasting it. I think we've had enough food this week. Yeah, so I got some cheeses. I've not touched them yet. Probably have them tomorrow. I got a Mexicana hot version. They usually sell it in little sort of wedges, but I've seen it in the supermarket, and Stilton, me and Mrs H love blue cheeses like Stilton, Danish blue. There's one called, is it Black Sticks Blue? Blue Sticks Black, because I was getting mixed up. Anything like that. Strong cheeses, love them. With some crackers or cheese biscuits. A few tomatoes, some celery, and a nice glass of port if you got it. So I'll have them probably tomorrow afternoon, some of them. I might talk some rubber, I'm sorry about this, talk some crap. That's it then. So if you follow me on the other channel, I'll see you in the morning on the old shave. There's a day's less growth on that because I did a Christmas Eve shave, which is Thursday, but I normally film a shave on a Wednesday. Anyway, it's been a strange old year. My next hot and spicy will be next year now. This is the last one of the year. But I'm not going to wish you a happy new year yet, because I'm probably going to do more videos on here before the new year, hopefully. Even though we're on lockdown you can't do a lot of stuff, but this is the last hot and spicy of the year. So a big thank you for watching these on a Saturday night. You know, I know full well there's many better things you could be doing, but I'm very grateful that you watch. It's something I would do anyway, you know, I'd enjoy it whether I was filming it or not. Yeah, but thanks for your support, your comments. I know I don't always get back to them. That's a time thing. But I read everyone and I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted what I've got. I'm very lucky. I did see a comment under a video about a month ago, and I only seen it by chance. Somebody I trusted, really. Didn't state directly, but they put it in a way that someone asked, you see, oh, how do you get so many views on your videos? I suppose on this channel or the other channel, I don't know. Well, I don't know, you know, it's no good asking me, is it? You have to ask you, why do you watch? The viewer. But they suggested there are channels out there that buy views or pay for views or something. Well, it's something that's a big insult that to a YouTuber, you know, because they probably think you're not worthy of the views. But anyway, that's here or there, but I'm very lucky to have the views I have. They're all genuine. I don't pay for them. I'm Welsh, for God's sake. I'm tight. I'm going to open this and stuff it and put in that glass. I am going now, sorry. But yeah, thank you for your support and for watching. I really appreciate it. It's always good fun, you know, and as I say, Mrs H does a lot with me now in the videos, which is lovely for me. She has lots of ideas and things like that, and so it's good. So last hot and spicy of the year. It's weird saying that. Absolutely weird. But it's been a good, well, it hasn't been a good year, has it? Let's face it. But this way, it's been a good year between you and me. On YouTube, it's been good. So, let's hope next year is much better. And as I say, I'll see you before the new year on here. But as a hot and spicy videos go, I'll see you next year. Thanks again. Have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. And make sure if you're eating something, eat it spicy, baby. Take care. Oh, and sorry about the crap jokes.